Have to do it every night.
That shot is off by Calerio.
Don't you just love where the Zags outlet the basketball to? Right at midcourt. So if any opportunity to make a break, it's right there. You want the outlet to be around midcourt.
There's Goodson on the baseline, not today. This is for career high, and he has it, 25. Austin Daye has the potential to really tear up the West Coast Conference, Greg.
Yeah, you and I have talked about that, and I totally agree with you. I think
he's the toughest matchup in the league because of
size,
his skill and his size.
Skill's a great word, too. You're exactly right. Well, he has just a plethora of shots. I mean, he can take you inside, outside. You know, he's a good free throw shooter. I mean, although his percentage says he's not, I would still trust him at the free throw line if he goes there anytime.
Travel called there. Daye with 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Those are numbers, ladies and gentlemen.
That's activity. That's good. You want activity.
Or I mean, those are numbers, or you know, it's activity.
Yeah.
However you want to look at it.
You like that when you see those kind of things. If guys can fill up the box score, that's the things you want. Some of the intangible stuff, and I think he's changed a lot of shots tonight too, even though he hasn't blocked them.
And he's calling for the ball right now. Lob underneath, but nobody was there. Goodson, I think, was looking for Heitfeld.
You know, I don't think we put enough credence where credence is due. Is Nick Ravio came in, what, 4th leading scorer in the conference, and Portland held him to 9 points. Right now, you got the #1 scorer and the man with the basketball, Lohorn, at 20. He's only got 14 right now with 4 minutes to go.
And they did a job on John Bryant the other night as well.
Oh, it took him completely out of the game.
Mr. Double-Double himself.
He still got his double-double, but
it was right around his average.
Yep.
They did not allow him to get going. And that's the thing about the West Coast Conference. Each team has a star player. For that team to win at Gonzaga, that star player has to double his average.
Double it.
I mean, they got to come in here and have the game of their life, and then somebody on the bench has to get hot from behind the arc.
Someone has to help out just a little bit. You're right, yeah. But you know, I wish there was a stat, because now I knew a lot of guys when I played, like John Bryant gets 12 rebounds a game. I bet you 6 of them come off of free throws, which you don't have to really do a lot, right? So I've always thought, well, they should have a stat for rebounding on free throws and during the game, because during the game is when it changes. I mean, don't get me wrong, you need to get all the rebounds on the missed free throws too, but I never liked that, because they would never let me get rebounds when I played, you know, on the free throw line. They always kicked me off and made me go to half court. I could have padded my stats, you know.
And they needed it, believe me. Gonzaga on a 11-2 run, and Goodson now makes it 13-2.
Sneaky Meach went right through a bunch of Dons and got himself a layup.
And now it's a 30-point lead. Gonzaga was down 14-4 to start the game.
And 2 shots. 2 3-pointers.
So since then, since that 14-4 start, they have outscored San Francisco 72-32. They have outscored them by 40, Craig, since then. And Ira Brown wanted block number 9 and instead gets the foul. 3:27 to play. Goodson, mic it down. We'll be back. Lead now at 30, 76-46. And Austin Daye is tonight's group health find more minutes impact player of the game. He's sitting there with 25 points, 9 rebounds, 3 blocks on 10 of 14 shooting. There's nothing like a great game to get your blood pumping. Group Health Cooperative reminds fans that exercise, like cheering for the Zags, is the key to healthier living. Group Health, proud sponsor of the Gonzaga Bulldogs. And we've probably seen Austin Daye for the last time, so he's not going to get his double-double.
I know what your problem is now.
I got a problem?
Yeah, clean life, good health, all that stuff is exercise and cheering for the Zags.
Right.
You don't cheer for the Zags. What's wrong with you?
I don't cheer for the Zags?
No, you do it all. That's why you're in such healthy.
That's why I'll live forever. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. You know, I don't think, well, Lauren's got 3 minutes to get it. You know, this guy's Mr. Consistent for the Dons. I mean, 48 of the 49 games at USF, he's been in double-digit scoring. His career high is only 30, so it's not like he's he's going to bust out and get you 40 because he's got all these moves and stuff, but he'll get you 20 night in and night out.
Ball kicked there, and so to stay with Gonzaga as Mark Few goes to the bench. Will Foster comes in along with Dimitri Goodson and Andrew Sorensen, and Dior Lohorn goes to the bench for USF, so he is not going to get to his average in rebounding or total points. 15 and 5.
And it wasn't like he had a bad game.
No, he averages 20 points and 6 rebounds though.
I mean, he's 6 of 13, 1 of 1 from 3, and he only missed 2 free throws. So I think you just say, hey, Zags.
Gonzaga's defense did a great job on it.
Did a great job denying him the basketball, taking looks away from him.
Foster with another block, number 9. Of course, when you're 7'5", it's almost unfair. Sorensen with another 3. Can you believe that? That's all that guy does is shoot threes, and all he does is make them.
Yeah. 6 career field goals now, and all 6 from behind the arc. You know, I got on him last year when he had all those zeros on the stat sheet. Yeah, he said, it'll never happen again, Mr. Elo. I said, Mr. Elo? What is that?
Sorensen 6 of 10 for his career from behind the arc.
Yeah, all of them behind. Look at that, 60%.
There you see the field goal defense by Gonzaga. Portland 33%, Santa Clara 36%, and tonight 33%. That continues, Craig, and this team will live up to its potential.
And you can say, well, the other teams don't have good shooters. That's wrong. When you knock down teams that are shooting 47% like Portland came in here and held them to 32, you're playing defense. You're contesting shots. You're closing out on the drivers, and you're making it difficult to get the ball into the paint where the higher percentage shots comes from. Yeah,
Portland was the best shooting team in the West Coast Conference. Ira Brown cleans it up. Foster had the shot blocked. And Ira Brown now in the scorebook with points. He's got 5 and 8 or 7 points now and 8 rebounds.
You know, you speak of traditions, and USF obviously one of the best traditions in WCC. I mean, through the 50s, you know, they lead the league right now in 16 appearances, but look who's chasing them very quickly. 11 appearances by GU, so the shoe's on the other foot in a different era of time.
Add some excitement to your weekends by purchasing the Gonzaga Women's Basketball Weekend 4-pack for only $25. Call 509-313-6000 to reserve your seat today.
Gavin heard my mention the other night that I had $5 saved up for that package.
Gavin, your son.
Yeah, my 12-year-old, he donated $5 out of his piggy bank, so I'm up to 10.
Piggy bank. Micah Downs, 15 points, 2 rebounds, 4 of 9 shooting. He's to the bench. Chris Ponderola-Mogg, a walk-on from Quincy, Washington, into the game for Gonzaga. Goodson drives up to Foster, and the finish.
How about the crossover on a senior? Manny just went for the bait, and Meach crossed him over, and then made a heck of a pass to Will Foster. Good catch, Will, too. That was a tough.
Sure was. Smith won't get the roll. Foster with the rebound. So Will here with 4 rebounds in the last 2 minutes of this game. Goodson driving. That shot is blocked by Taylor into the corner. And the shot away and no good by Vaughn. Under 30 to play.
I'm going to question you here now. You hear the students behind us. They got their keys out. They're rattling them. Does that mean game over with? Start the bus?
It does mean that.
Okay.
Gonzaga gets to 3-0 in the West Coast Conference. USF is 0-4. So when this game is over, those watching on KHQ, don't go anywhere. We'll come back to wrap it up. Maybe even get an interview. Who knows? And for those on KHQ, those on FSN, I should say, we're going to go back to the studio. Take it away, Nicole and Francis.
Oh, Craig knows better than that. You never call a woman by the wrong name. He's a happily married man. Hi, everybody. Angie Mentank alongside our FSN basketball insider, Francis Williams. We are getting ready for tip-off in Corvallis. The Washington Huskies and Oregon State Beavers are up next here on FSN.